Every time you change a single line of code, you have to rebuild and push your Docker image. It is a repetitive, manual task that relies on you remembering to run the commands. We will use GitHub Actions to automate the entire build and push process. The cloud server takes over, acting as an assembly line to build your application container. Once built, the server automatically delivers the finished container to the public registry. This removes human memory from the workflow. Every push triggers a build, making the integration process consistent and reliable. Step 1 is establishing version control. Git is the foundation, because our automation requires a physical code push to activate. Before you push anything, you need to create a .gitignore file. This tells Git exactly what to exclude, specifically environment variables containing your passwords and local database volumes. Warning tone. Skipping this file leaks passwords to public repositories or uploads massive local dependency folders. With those files excluded, commit your repository and push this initial project baseline up to a public GitHub branch. A curated, version-controlled repository provides the secure starting point required for any automation pipeline. We must grant GitHub access to Docker Hub without exposing your personal login credentials in the source code. Navigate to your Docker Hub account security settings and generate a brand new access token. You must set this token's permissions to read and write. A read-only token will cause the pipeline to fail when it attempts to upload the finished image. Copy that string, head into your GitHub repository settings, and store it securely inside GitHub Action Secrets. Use these exact names for your variables: Docker Hub username for your account name, and Docker Hub token for the value you just copied. This establishes an encrypted bridge.
GitHub servers can now push images on your behalf without exposing your account password. We now define the automation steps in a YAML workflow file. This script tells GitHub Actions which commands to run and in what order. You need a specific folder structure in your project root for this to work. Create a folder named .github. That dot is mandatory. Then a subfolder named Workflows, and place your YAML file inside. This diagram shows the 4 sequential steps defined: checking out code, logging into the registry, building the image, and pushing to the cloud. During the login step, the YAML file securely injects your stored GitHub secrets to authenticate the session. Before saving, make sure to customize the final push step by replacing the placeholder text with your actual Docker Hub username. Once pushed, this file replaces the manual command line process you previously executed on your local machine. Save the YAML workflow file.
Commit changes to local version control. Execute the git push command. Open your GitHub repository. Click into the Actions tab. You can watch the pipeline running in real time as the cloud server processes the instructions: check out, login, build, and push. These 4 green checkmarks confirm that you have successfully transitioned to an autonomous delivery pipeline. To prove the automation worked, bypass your local build process, pull the fresh image straight from the registry, and run it on your machine with mapped ports. Open your browser and hit the application's health endpoint. A proper response confirms that the containerized server is actively running. The core DevOps loop is now closed. This pipeline is currently isolated from production. It builds and stores the image without affecting any live users, providing the foundation for adding automated testing in the future.